always thought love would hit like lightning, quick, loud, and impossible to miss. But with her, it was different. It was a Wednesday. I remember because we had just finished a long day at the market, helping her mother sell tomatoes and peppers. We were walking home, our feet dusty from the red earth, laughing about something stupid. I don't even remember what it was. And then she turned to look at me. The sun was setting behind her, making her eyes glow. There was this small smile on her face, and for some reason, my chest tightened. It wasn't new, I had seen her smile 1,000 times before. But this time, it felt different. I didn't know what to do with that feeling. She was my best friend. She knew everything about me, my secrets, my fears, the dreams I was too embarrassed to tell anyone else. We had grown up together, climbing trees, skipping stones, and stealing mangoes from old Boba's orchard. Falling for her felt like breaking a rule I didn't know existed. But in that moment, I wanted to break it. I wanted to tell her. But I didn't. He was always there. My best friend, my partner in crime. The boy who made me laugh so hard my sides hurt, who let me cry on his shoulder when my father left. I never thought of him as anything more. Until I did. It was the little things that started to change. The way he looked at me when he thought I wasn't paying attention. The way his hand would linger just a second longer when we passed something to each other. And one day, when we were sitting under the big mango tree behind his house, I caught myself staring at him. His face was calm, his eyes half closed as he leaned back against the trunk. I felt it then, a pull in my chest, like something shifting into place. I told myself it was silly. We had been friends forever. He was just him. But my heart didn't listen. I started looking for reasons to be near her. Fetching water when I knew she'd be by the well. Helping her carry baskets even when my arms ached from my own work. Every moment with her felt heavier, fuller, like the world was telling me something I was too scared to admit. One evening, we sat by the river. She was quiet, her fingers tracing circles in the sand. I wanted to reach over, to hold her hand, to tell her she made my heart feel like a drum. But I didn't know if she felt the same. "What are you thinking about?" I asked, trying to sound casual. She looked at me, and for a second, I saw it, something soft, something real. "Nothing," she said, but her voice was too quiet. I swallowed my words. He was scared. I could see it. I was scared too. We lived in a small village where people talked, where friendships between boys and girls were supposed to stay just that, friendships. Anything more came with whispers and expectations. But I didn't care. One day, he walked me home after the rain. The road was muddy, and we kept slipping, grabbing onto each other and laughing so hard we could barely breathe. At the gate, we stopped. Neither of us moved. The air felt thick with something unspoken. He started, then stopped. His eyes searched mine, like he was trying to find the right words. I smiled. "It's okay." He didn't need to say it. I already knew. What it meant for him, love wasn't a lightning strike. It was the steady beat of a drum, a rhythm that had always been there, waiting for him to hear it. For me, love wasn't a leap. It was a step. A quiet, careful step toward the one person who had always been by my side. We didn't rush. We didn't need to. Because some stories aren't about chasing love. Some stories are about finding it right where it's always been.